Ibona choge Biafra Rokobore Amako Kariamano Uramo Mafi Ibona choge Biafra Rokobore Kariamano Uramo Mafi Ibona choge Biafra Rokobore Amako Kariamano Urugo Mafi Ibona choge Biafra Rokobore Kariamano Imanadika Dinta Jaravia Ganebugabaya Wimanadika Dinta Jaravia Ganebugabaya Ogano Churi Aso Coach Patena Bagati Tindino Ogago Churi Aso Coach Patena Bagati Tindino Abo Brother Masikwala Makine Sike Kiweli Sike Rubasabo Esyo Ima Wanawa Kesene Madam Makiwerendo Gebiego Imanabu Kage Makiwe Esendelu Enyandia Unine Kero Sabo Nduhe Wegudo Nduhe Wegimborabo Weekend to Hossa Nduhe Wegudo Nduhe Wegimborabo a weekend to Hossa Sabo
Welcome, lovers of freedom. Welcome,
Atutwala la nike, atuturo nike, ni abwego kenya. Atutwala la nike, atuturo nike, ni abwego kenya. Otu akoga de, mbebi afraga de, atutundega ora. Otu akoga de, mbebi afraga de, atutundega ora. Toma.
Isaac Costas, thank you for joining.
Mafi bona choge Biafra Aroko Korea Kariamano Mafi bona choge Biafra Aroko Korea Kariamano Ulugo Mafi bona choge Biafra Aroko Korea Mako Kariamano Ulugo Wanem Bianara Biafra do Bianara ya Wedere Gemma Senator Bianara Biafra Governor Bianara Biafra Absofinati Bianara Abataya ya Wedere Gemma Oh, Anile, Yala, O Biafra, Kayikele, Tukoki. Asimo, Anile, Yala, O Biafra, Kayikele, Tukoki. Onye furo no dibu, Mazi ayi Mazi namo dika dike. Obiago we chobu gibo nabo. From
the office of the Prime Minister, Prime Minister from the party land, I want to reach you update from please make sure you share this program with
Afamolugo Nembia kene nambole kolon wepugo Mami movia kene Nembia kene nambole kolon wepugo Nama
Hey there right now.
Ayala wala na la ke chuku kwera inankwa. Ayala wala na la ke chuku kwasiranye. Ala Biafra Obatoma Bayabia Sisele Obatoma.
Yes, we can hit it right now. Thank you so much. All right, the news from the PM's office 5 hours ago. I'm taking it from 5 hours ago because it's hard for you to catch up. Hey, Chineke. But I don't know. Prime Minister Henka. Very busy. That is it. I can't catch up with the updates. The updates are so many. I hardly catch up. That is why we don't need to be gathering like all these Achikotek one the way they were doing before. You gather people every week, you gather you and talk and talk and talk, you go and do protests. Updates. There was no update, only gather, pay money, gather, pay money. Look at this. PM said it is not yet over. What was it that he said it is not yet over? Somebody, Freedom or Die page, says, Mazi, you are doing great. I traveled from Lagos to Owerri yesterday. Lagos to Owerri. I didn't notice any stop and search again. No more stop and search. I am very happy and glad. I love you, my able PM. God will bless you. You are a great man. Nothing will happen to you. The PM said, it is not yet over. We are going to improve on this. We are going to advance more. We are going to get better. It is not yet over. And now this very news from our lobbyists gladdened my heart as the PM shared it. And this is what it says. Our own lobbyist, Elias Gerasolis, came up with this update as posted by our Prime Minister, as retweeted by our Prime Minister. He said the land of the rising sun is being discussed in Washington, D.C. Somebody shout hallelujah. The land of the rising sun is being discussed as we speak in Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is the seat of power in the United States of America. My people in D.C. have seen the photos of our high-level meetings, including with the speaker, and have asked me about it. They are contacting him. They are asking him more. Let's continue to keep our eyes on the rising sun. The young man is already talking like a Biafran. I'm telling you. I believe that after this declaration, Mazi Elias, as I call him, Mazi Elias is going to, get a very strong title from Biafra land, because this man would not like to stay in America anymore. Because life, I am telling you, life will be better in Biafra. Believe you me. Elias, I bet you will no longer like to stay in America. Because the spirit of Biafra have already overtaken this one. I'm telling you, the guy is becoming more Biafran than I am. He said, let's continue to keep our eyes on the rising sun. The guy is flowing. I like him that. Somebody say, I like him that. I like him that. Wonderful. And then the news rooms in the zoo continue to report our PM's sacrificial, submission, our sacrificial efforts to make sure that Biafra comes. His sacrificial doings for Biafra. News, Simon Ekpa reveals his greatest sacrifice for Biafra. This one is coming from Politics Nigeria. Politics Nigeria also reporting PM. Somebody, and now this one is the one that actually got our attention somehow. These zoological animals, they started singing Igbo song. I don't know whether this thing will play. Let me see. Let me put it, if it will play, because this is my page. I don't know what in the worry, whether they report them, I don't know. But let me see and see whether it will play the song they were playing here. They were singing Igbo. They were singing Igbo song. And our PM had something to say about it. Look at them. Ndara, ndara. Ndara, ndara, mad people. Look at them. These zoological animals. Now, let's see what they were doing here. And let's see. Let me open it. It's cracking. I know. Now, many of you that are familiar with this sound, this is an exclusive sound from Biafra land. This is an exclusive beat from Biafra. And these criminals, they took it to their useless parade ground. And our prime minister came up with this. He said, this terrorist Nigeria army messing with Igbo Biafra song. Do they even know what is copyright? Criminals. Do you know we can sue you for copyright? Ndara, ndara. How many times will we tell you that Biafra has nothing to do with Nigeria? How many times will we tell you that we have no connection with you anymore? Why are you not playing Fufu Day song? That one not the sweet for na ear. Fufu Day. You know the sweet for na ear? Why you not play a Afonja beat? Afonja? You know the sweet for na ear? Na Biafra song when I want play. We'll go soon collect copyright for now. Ndara, ndara. And then this one also, PM wrote something here, honestly. You know, and the PM said, I have never seen people as stupid as IPOB. And honestly, these people are nothing but a bunch of stupid lots. IPOB Nigeria. He said, I have never seen people as stupid as IPOB Nigeria. Are these people the ones that were really shouting Biafra, Biafra since 2012? Are they the one that was shouting Biafra, Biafra since 2012? This is very shameful. No wonder when they tried to go to the UN, everyone walked out from them. Who knows how they were smelling that day? Who knows how they were smelling that day? Now look at what our PM is now referring to. You see, these mad people, look at them. BM is busy. Biafra Republic government is busy bringing in positive news for Biafra. Nigeria is troubled, looking for how to stop us, and they cannot. These ones are busy. The pictures that are giving Nigeria sleepless nights. The pictures and the effective workings of our government, the impact we are making in Washington and in America, that is giving Aso Rock. These things we are doing is giving Aso Rock sleepless nights. These idiots are busy collecting genuine pictures that our men and our women took in America, and they will circle it and say it is Photoshop. This Isaiah Oba, that goat in Ireland. He said, their lies and deceit is out of this world. His arm is now made up of the black man's shoulder. You see? Can you imagine? So they just circle the middle, you know, where this white guy is standing beside our old lady here, and they circle it. It's a clear-cut Photoshop just to fool the fools because they know your brains are not working. And it is obvious that it is obvious that your brain is obviously not working. Now, let me address you very, very quickly. Let me address you. Let me tell you something. Because you guys are just, I don't know, goats are better than you. Do you think if these things you have been doing is actually Photoshop, like you are trying to force yourself to believe that it is Photoshop because you never believe that we can get this far? If actually they are Photoshop, do you think you are the one that will report it before the Nigerian media? Do you think you are the one that will report it before the Nigerian media? Because Nigerian media are crying. Now, look at the one. Nigerian media are crying, and already they are trying to lie about what is happening in Bano. I saw Emeka Gift. Emeka Gift was posting about what is happening in Bano. He said that someone Ekpa has denied Bano sleep. He has denied them sleep. So, Emeka Gift is admitting that something is happening in Bano. But Nigerian media Not Nigerian army, that the army, Nigerian army, are trying to cover up because the woto is too much on them, honestly. Now, let me tell you, all these things you people are copying and bringing. Our chief of staff went to Korea, South Korea. You copied and bringing. It's Photoshop. And then during the event when she spoke, you did not bring the video when she spoke because she had a press conference in Korea, different from the one she had last year. You didn't bring the video. You took pictures, copy, Photoshop. But the event, live pictures, live proceedings from Korea, you did not bring it. Live pictures, live proceedings from our own Minister of Finance, Mazi. You didn't bring the live video, the live conversations. You didn't bring it. You just go and take picture that came from the same live conversation. You would say it is copied, Photoshop. Are you guys okay? Who do na this thing? Who do na? Our Pierre said that these people. let me go back to that post because I laugh so I fall for grand. You know, PM said something here. PM said, let me open it. Let me imagine. PM said, who knows how they were smelling that day? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Honestly speaking. Unbelievable. I've never seen people as stupid as this IPOB Nigeria. Me to have never seen. So ridiculous. No wonder they tried to go to UN, they could not. And now, let me quickly say this before I forget. I was speaking, we had a voice chat. I had a voice chat with one of my brother, you know, in a very beautiful land. I don't want to call it country, no need. So the brother was telling me that, oh God, he said, thank God for our prime minister. He said, if it is not for our prime minister, only God knows where we would have been now. Do you know that this same set of people, had it been that our prime minister did not come out and took over the scene and became the new sheriff in town, do you mean what happened to Mazi Nnamdi did not happen? I'm telling you, there is no Biafra at sight at all. These people will frustrate Mazi Nnamdi. Believe you me. And everything was so, arranged by God himself that Mazi Nnamdi was kidnapped. And the period he was kidnapped is the period that this momentum must gather. And Mazi Ekpa was anointed with the power from on high to carry on what he's doing now. Tell me how Mazi Nnamdi would have been able to succeed to do all these things that our PM has done now. Do you see the level of power and grace upon our prime minister? Honestly, Mazi Nnamdi wouldn't have been able to do it. Believe you me, he wouldn't have been able. They will frustrate him. So God had to plan a way to make Mazi Nnamdi to relax somewhere so that he will not interfere into what our prime minister will do. Believe you me, because if Mazi Nnamdi was out and Mazi Ekpa is doing these things he's doing, they will force Mazi Nnamdi to interfere in what Mazi Ekpa is doing. Believe you me. So it will become a conflict of interest, fight between two, genuine people that are fighting for freedom. So Chukwuka Abiyama, by his own wonder-working power, decided to put Mazi Nnamdi safely where he is now. And to make sure that as the projection that he wants our prime minister to do is yielding result, then Mazi Nnamdi will come out. Yes! And it is high time for Mazi Nnamdi to come out. Because before he will come out, he will make sure, Chukwuka Abiyama made sure that he alienated these people from Mazi Nnamdi. Imagine Mazi Nnamdi that he was not kidnapped. And Chida Sanwo-Olu is still there. Chike Doziem is still there. With this demonic mentality, they will scuffle everything, scatter everything. But right now, God has to make sure he will sever the relationship between Mazi Nnamdi and these criminals. Now, Mazi Nnamdi have nothing to do with Chike Doziem. Mazi Nnamdi have nothing to do with Chida Sanwo-Olu. Mazi Nnamdi have nothing to do with Ifeanyi Oba, no, Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Nothing. He has disconnected from them. And that has to happen for us to get to Biafra. Because if not, Adibi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free, and Mazi Simon Ekpa will bring this idea. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will accept it too. If Mazi Simon Ekpa give him the idea, he will accept it, he will embrace it. But these people that surround him, they will scatter everything. Believe me. So you can now see all the people that were fighting our prime minister, they are systematically and gradually coming back to their senses. Master prophet, you see him? And those that you believed were actually had some sense, you see them, conflict is happening within them. Because I used to believe a little bit that Methuselah had some sense. I believed that Achebe Paul had something upstairs. I believed. So that's why you see them, those that were actually speaking up that time, that pride and ego did not allow them to follow our prime minister. They are right now having conflict with these criminals on the ground. Having conflict with them. It is not going well between Methuselah and these criminals. And Achebe Paul, who is the one that have actually been speaking up, is not going well between him and the DOS. Believe me, but he has not come out openly to say that, to face them and do the needful, which I know he will do it. Nobody will force him. His message yesterday, I told you guys I will play it. Maybe when I get home, it's weekend now, we'll play it. Achebe Paul, watch him yesterday. He disbanded DOS. He finished them all. He finished them. Believe you me. Though he still gives them benefit of doubt, but he finished them. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needed to have this space of rest for Mazi Simon Ekpa to do what he's doing now, so that there will be no interference, and we will get to Biafra together with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know if I explained it very well, but I needed to say that. Now my time is up, but let me see if there's another update that I'll bring to you, because there were so many updates from the PM's page. Now you see throwback pictures. Look at now all the Photoshop people. How about this one? Is this one not Photoshop also? Maybe Simon Ekpa imposed himself on this his Finnish friends that are working with him during his days as a politician in Finland. This one not be Photoshop. Mundara. Throwback. Now, PM wrote this. This one is the last update. He said, we, the Biafran people, are not surprised. We are sorry for those gullible Nigerians who don't understand that the North has gotten their Islamic State through the back door and want to continue to use the Eastern region to consolidate their Islamic North. But we are wiser. What was the news? Sokoto bandits are taking over local government areas, appoint traditional rulers, settle disputes, cancel chairman. This is happening in Sokoto. Bandits are taking over local government areas, appoint traditional rulers, settle disputes, and they select their own. The council chairman is the one that is saying it. The council chairman is reporting that bandits have taken over their local government and have appointed traditional rulers, and then they are the ones that settle disputes. I saw one video where they were settling disputes. My people, very gory, very gory. I can't say it. How to slit somebody's throat, like as if they are slitting the throat of a chicken. That probably must be in Sokoto, because they were the council people were gathered and then they were doing that. Well, my time is up. I'll see you guys later tonight. Airborne.
I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is the message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born. Do this very well. You must be very, very strong. When the Moroku, Nijimwero Mekumu Biafra. When the Siputa, Makamwero Mekaninaga, Biko Kulien, Okeruo, Biko Kulien, Okeruo, the spirit of Biafra, Biko Kulien, Okeruo, when
ihere meya Bodike Mosi ike rura choba dike Biko kulie nuko Noge uo Biko kulie Iye jamadike nukoge uo. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in SI, Mazi Simon Ekpa, he won the school to sleep Gabanero Naibuna. They brother and got from my Ebudo. Mazi Simon Ekpa, a mesu of Okwere, Onyendu. Iye Jamadi Geruko, Imamba Simon Ekpa Wuchie. Iye Jamadi Geruko, Simon Ekpa Watatatapo. Ojuda kwenyi, mwikwero nye nduki nende tata. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, never look back. I will follow you, mwa Prime Minister Veronye, Aniga Manuga, I will follow you, Anina, I will follow you, I will follow you, mwa Simon Veronye. The question is this: if Nigerian government failed to organize a referendum for children of Biafra, are you ready to lead us to do anything in order to get freedom for Biafra? And I'm going to be number one to follow you. If you're looking for 100 men, you will find 50 in me. Ogwe Bucharangwe, Mazi Simon Ekpa, Ogene. Mazi Simon Ekpa, Biko, GC. Kaka noku atakata mwoka ina bogi Ojuda uweyi Kikwelo yendu kine menata I am 50 men, oh yes, and the same promise. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, never look back. I will follow you, Prime Minister Veronye, Aniga Manuga, I will follow you, Anina, I will follow you, I will follow you, Simon Veronye. Oh, Madike Biafra, Dahi Boroga Biarole. Iye Jamadike Rugo, Biafra Republic Government Awudie. Iye Jamadike Rugo, Commander Gentule Kweshiri. General Buduso, Sonata Katawo. Commander Holy Ghost, Ogonyendu Borogunu Nazatata. Biko kulie nuko, Biko kulie, iye jamadike nuko, Biko kulie nuko, Biko kulie, iye jamadike nuko. Owele ndia boroku, makanwero wanyi. Owele ndia buruchekwa, makanwero wenwu Biafra. Biko kulie nuko, Biko kulie, iye jamadike nuko. Biko kulie nuko, Biko kulie, iye jamadike nuko. Mazi Kesi ama m n'ebo enwere anyị ime mmụọ and the amapu name somebody like Abu Mege of Abu Ndemale, who the man where I ime mmụọ na this group. Just watch you go to this video. Came on this man now baby na video or ordinary person call. When you have ordinary person, it was EJ Teleja. What I watch go mbona if social media we go WhatsApp, my Facebook, and all what the one name the man. But I what the man across maybe? Huh? What road the Omoru the exposition across na across maybe no. Cha. The man Jimmy. The man Jimmy. Even the man on our one or one to very happy.
na-agwọ ntụbere na-abụ n'ọgwụ. Because I've run any human being. I name even this man still. I work when you look at again on Aruna and where one hour the worst of it. I would come to say. I want to know Aruna and why you can't get you. Even if you are not a wine. I was this man, I work with social media. What I go see, I guess I'm not what I need. I'm a Iwelanya ija female more watch the man. Confirm whatever need. Ndini na neku against it at home. Na so to boy bulia polo. And if one away. One hour game to okay. In on your Azimadi, on your lago in the Mia Roma, in one away. Na this man. She check it, see a kid in a check you. She check it, the man on our bottom. Because even sit at home, all the bank of because as it only no ya be account what it at home, on your pusiecha, as it on ya now, or put pusiecha, they can want to go pusiecha. My lawyer, my cousin, and Simon Eban, I don't know, I almost trusted of Simon Eban. I put out when the chat. I look at where this man, Commander ESN, of the point here, who's your chat?
This panic. They are panicking. I love it. They are panicking. Unbelievable. It's panicking. It's panicking.
Nah, in fact, all the go with neighbor. Okay, I'm just waiting on the canoe. I went to wait. I was not on the canoe. The channel might be open. No, there's nothing you will tell me. Over there, someone ever walk. Again on our walk. On our walk. What will you back on our walk? Get you even against the city at home. It's also one of your and if one away. Okay, in on your Azimadi, or you're not going to me at Roma. Nah, this man, she check it, she check it in a check you. She check it, the man on our bottom. Not go never because in our mother, when I was called, now we are maybe in where Punana, he said,
that is why I've always told you that where you take my name to, so long as my hands are clean, the people will bring the evidence to use against you. If you take my name to do evil, when I have not come to do evil in Biafra struggle, you will be exposed in the right time. Even your husband will send the information and the evidence to use against you. Your daughter will send me the information that we are going to use to expose you. Your husband, your children, your family members will send me the information we are going to use to expose you. I have been saying this thing from day one.
Oh, yes.
Any place I stand is where I stand. I don't shift left and right. I stand where I stand until the end. Any place I stand is where I stand. I don't shift left and right. I stand where I stand until the end. Any
The want to choke mouth for the matter. Imagine full country now na scapegoat. Chepa, because animal politicians they wear coat. Uncontrollable on that throat. Make a dot to vote for animals the way we are coat. On top of Nyama country come the float. I'm on this stuff on a new episode. Up on the matter say them lost the code. Pastors no see Bible fast the quote. The hunger they much and they no get antidote. No antidote, cause they stack bad dope. Some they put call to Alpha then one bath soap. People where they chat bad too much. So the embassy fi start finish. It be like say aeroplane if fuel it don't finish. I swear to God the fuel don't start. Situation no report. Baba we no be your mate. Baba when they shake economy. Now it make me and my people with a sick autonomy. We want go. I'm on the matter say for joke. Because everybody turn them to cruise. Because Nigerians love to they soft and smiling. Them prefer to pray to God than to fight for change. Brother,